I grew up being food insecure, meaning that my family was on food stamps and we were going to the food shelves until I was about 10 years old. There was a lot of shame associated with it. It was a very small community. It was something that we would try to hide a lot. We got to where we are now, where I'm college educated, I have a great career, I own a home. None of that would have been possible if it wasn't for the services available in our community and our community sort of lifting us up in that time of need.
I came here fleeing from Houston, Texas, from an abusive relationship. I was scared of him. Fear was built up in me. When you've been in that situation for multiple years, it strips you of all your dignity, all of your self-esteem. You're just paralyzed. Had I not gotten away from him, I would surely die.
We are one of the most engaged communities, ones that give back the most, not just financially, but volunteering and the amount of hours. That speaks for itself, the reputation of the state, and people really caring about just helping out someone else.
When I got here, I was with my 77-year-old sister. We didn't know anything about Minnesota. We came here with tennis shoes on, and we had a little sweater.
They didn't have warm clothes. They didn't have much of anything.
Cynthia went right away and came back with boots for her and I, 2 nice warm coats, because they seen that we wasn't prepared for it.
One of the biggest things that makes Valley Outreach different is the amount of dignity that's involved with it.
They didn't make me feel out of place. They didn't give me any kind of vibes of I didn't belong. I was welcomed. It was like I wasn't gonna go out of this door without some kind of help.
Housing costs have gone up so much, and Social Security has not.
We were trying to get into Cottage Drive and we needed financial assistance.
Their combined income made the rent work, and she was just needing that first month's rent.
I've came back and forth to her so many times, and I just developed a good bond with her.
It's just that consistency. There's that trust. That's a huge part.
When we had the COVID, it was a struggle.
So many people had needs and didn't know what they were going to do, and they had never experienced that before. Low-income families, that's what they deal with every month. It made me see the power of that relationship when it felt like, now I'm going to choke up, it felt like the world was falling apart around us. And we could be the safe place that people could come.
The consistency that people have of being able to come through a place like Valley Outreach, I think helps a lot in maintaining a sense of normalcy within a family.
I don't know, it just gave me a sense of secure comfort that it's gonna be all right.
And then her sister died. I mean, besides the grief of losing your sister, she did not have a second person to help pay the rent. So she was at risk of eviction, and the county worked with her to help her find a place to move into. And we helped pay part of the rent that she couldn't pay. She has gone through a lot of trauma and hardship, and she is still so positive, and she also has a smile that lights up the room.
I'm not a victim anymore. I can breathe. I got to smile now and know that it's okay if I hit a bump in the road. And it's just a cleaner, happier life here.